Good evening everyone and welcome to tonight's live stream. Apologies for the slightly tardy start. The beef Wellington was somewhat chewy, so it wasn't that easy to digest in time. So anyway, it's suitably in the hatch now, so we shall commence play in a moment. I'm just going to load up the other laptop which has the comments on, and then I will respond accordingly. So, just loading up this Bullets and Bounty next. So, good evening, Glove. Hope all is well. No problem regarding the lack of comments, perfectly understandable. Peter Dowdle, good evening to you. Good evening, Welsh Village Dad. DHV won't be on here there, but by all means select another game. PK Nuts, Millwall to win. Paul Heslop, good evening. Just playing your selection here, and it's landed. Well, there we go. Great choice. Well, it was only a few spins in there, so I haven't even had a look at the spreadsheet yet. Right, let's play Leapshire 1000 next. Choice from Paul CFC. Good evening to you. Good evening, Grazy. PK, thanks for saying good evening twice. I have not loaded up the kick one's on my phone yet, before you ask. Bright Star Becky, good evening to you. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, homework projects. That seems a reasonable reason. I'm just trying to click on the comments, and it's all of a sudden flashed up report or block as I opened up your email there, Becky. But don't worry, there's no blocking going on. And yeah, I'll get Sugar Rush, and I'll get the butler to check for Huff and Puff. Yeah, Paul CFC, good evening to you. Getting your choices there. Jonathan Adams, good evening. 91 Leeds. Mimi, good evening to you. MK. Better late than never, maybe. Carl, good evening to you. Funny enough, Carl, the blueprints were here yesterday. I've done a video, and it's, without giving too much away, it's quite entertaining. It does include a fair few of them. That'll be out next week. But then I tried to get another bonus hunt going today, and they wouldn't load again. It's just baffling, absolutely baffling. So the jury's out. They might not load. John Murray, good evening to you. And yeah, let's see how we get on. It's oh dear, I think it's Bob Dylan who said the times they are a changing. And one of his many brilliant brilliant songs. I do love Bob Dylan as an artist, fantastic. And yeah, that was one of them. It just seems like there is so much going on at the moment, you know, away from the streaming. It's about doing 2 hours streaming live and getting away from mobiles, from other, you know, media, and it just seems like you're spending your entire life just communicating. You know, they might as well rename emails boomerangs, because as soon as you send one out, you're getting a reply back. I used to love the days when the only work I ever had to do was sort of postal. So, you know, if Postman Pat didn't deliver any envelopes, it was straight off to the racecourse for me. And I'm finding it more and more difficult to get time freed up. It's all well and good, this modern world and faster communication, but unfortunately it means faster responses and just much less sort of time relaxation. And you know, the 2 hours I get doing this, I would class as relaxation. So anyway, let's hope we have a good one tonight. I had a good football bet up last night, actually. I picked one of my best ones of all time, but they were very short odds, so I think the aggregate score that the 4 teams I'd selected was about 19 goals for and 1 against. I picked Real Madrid, who won 5-0, Bayern Munich away 5-1, Inter Milan, I think it was 3-0 it finished. It was a done deal and I stopped watching. I mean, it's 3-0, and Marseille to beat Ajax, which was 4-0. So I should have chucked Chelsea into the equation, but I felt the other 4 teams were certs, so I won, you know, a good few hundred on that. I staked 200, and it was about a 290 profit, so that was really good. Hold on, PK, I'm just going to load up the kit. How many people are on there tonight? Hold on, spell it correctly. Oh, Guild, the game's run out and I haven't got the spreadsheet on the go. What is today? 1st of October. Let's play Pompeii Mega Reels next. Tried to load up Kick, PK, and it's loaded up the Racing Post. This phone knows me too well. Been a bit unlucky on the horses of late. I've had an influx of seconds, and yeah, I did have a 6-1 winner at Newcastle there last night, and Ed Dunlop won, but I've had so many seconds. It's been quite frustrating, that, really. Ah, here we go, up to 69 followers now. Good grief. I am 18. It is my channel. Oh, God, hold on. That's not me, that's Arkin 1985, good evening to you on Kick. So that makes 3 of us, you, me and PK. Excellent stuff. Right, okay, well, cheers for tuning in. I might need Kick one day, so Harry 2, good evening to you. Well, that's a good question, Harry. I think you probably, you know, as the carrier pigeon flies, is Ascot. There, it's not giving too much away. I don't mind Ascot, but it's a bit too corporate for my liking. I like the Newmarket May meeting and that course, and Goodwood actually as well. Goodwood's a fantastic scenic course, but they don't like you taking sherry on the lawn there, and they get on my nerves. Some of there's too many rules and regulations at that course, but you can enjoy the view. Fantastic view from there on a summer's day.
but not long now until the jump season gets off and running. But I hope it's a better jump season than last year, really. There were so few runners. I went to Plumpton actually last season there, and it was a 7-race card, and I was really looking forward to it. And I like my studying horses and picking winners, and I'm not bad at it in all fairness. And I got to the track, looked at the cards, and it was 7 4-runner races, and one of them eventually got reduced down to a 3-runner and a 2-runner race because of non-runners. So I don't know if jumps racing's going out of fashion, but there doesn't seem to be the numbers there that there once was, which is a shame, really. Yeah, Baz, good guess. I don't know if you posted that before I said Ascot as the reply. But yeah, I think if you took a direct route as the crow flies. Oh, that might be okay. It's quite a good game, this one. Especially when if you can get a good setup, and oh, that's a shame the ball got in the way there. Get some quite good setups. Yeah, and just a reminder, folks, the prize draw for the existing players will take place this evening. Not that many entries, and obviously if you have signed up through one of my links in the past and you return to play £30 or more in any given month, you are eligible to enter that. So you know, it's one of the sort of perks that I offer there, and you know, we get quite a few regulars coming back each month, but yeah, it's open to everyone, and much obliged to those that enter, really. There's other offers on gentlemangambler.com as well, including a new casino offer, as well as the existing £500 prize draw. Right, that's that one done then. Let's get the next game loaded up. Sugar Rush. Let's go on to that one next, Becky. I'm just trying to sort out the air conditioning in this blooming room. It's apologies if I keep dropping in and out of commentary. I was trying to sort the aircon out because it's a bit stuffy in here at the moment. Right, hopefully that's just about fixed that. Let's get the wine on the go as well. It's all systems go. But I've got quite a nice bottle tonight.
Stellenbosch, 1994. Wow, okay, that's been hanging around for a while. I do like Stellenbosch wines, actually, South African. It's their sort of it's their champagne region, really. So you tend to pay a premium, but come on, how's that not landed? Oh dear. You pay a premium, but you are getting an excellent grape. Good evening, Colin Pugh. Matthew Smith, good evening to you. No, I missed it, annoyingly. I had so much blooming paperwork to sort out, or emails to sort out today. Absolute tosh stuff as well, so it's just sidetracked me. Then the beef Wellington was a bit chewy as well, so it's been I kind of missed some of the action there, but Oisin Murphy's absolutely on fire at the moment. He's riding better than anyone in the country, in my opinion. So, just Neil Tuffrey, good evening to you. Thanks for the update, Becky. Yeah, that sounds quite an interesting project, that. All for these sort of history projects, and yeah, it doesn't get much more ancient than the pyramids, really. A place I've not visited, but it's definitely on my agenda at some point. If they can, if I can charter a helicopter to sort of take me directly to them, really. Get a landing pit nearby. I don't know if that's frowned upon or not, but so you can sort of get places to stay nearby, I suppose. But yeah, all good stuff. So getting a bit of churn out of this, but just a bit unlucky it hasn't landed. Baz, I'm a big fan of Kieran Schumacher, I must say. I think he's an excellent jockey, and really, I think John Gosden let him down a bit, really. He was obviously a tough ask taking over from Dettori, and I think Gosden wasn't exactly supportive of him at a time when he maybe needed it most, and he's actually given me some good priced winners in the last week or two, Schumacher, and yeah, I definitely he's in my top half dozen jockeys in the country. I don't know if that concurs with your opinion, but yeah, I think he gives his all, and he's a very good judge of pace. Yeah, definitely one to be on side. Yeah, and it is Gosden's loss. So I mean, I don't know who rides for Gosden. I mean, Havlin isn't my favourite jockey, Rab Havlin. Billy Loughnane, good judge of pace, but not very strong in a close finish. And yeah, you feel it's sort of. That's a shame not to land that one. Right, let's get the next one on the go. And Convertus Aurum next. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. There was some games that landed before play commenced. Two of them there. We had Diamond Mine Megaways, which I hope loads up, because some of the blueprints I tried earlier. And hundreds of thousands. So here we go, Convertus. Hundreds and thousands. I mean, that's most of these other streamers tend to win that every single 5 minutes. So there's Kenneth Branagh, isn't it? I'd forgotten he was on this game. Good old Sir Kenneth. Fine actor. I was reading earlier today that the Gaming Commission, UK Gaming Commission, have handed out some daft fine to a company that seems to be associated with Betfred, and the gist of it I got was almost, where it. Say, for example, you bonus buying for £100, and at the end of the bonus it flashes up, congratulations, you've won £80. Whereas what it should be saying is, unfortunately you lost 20. And they got fined for something along those lines. And you're thinking, if you keep on fining companies for silly stuff like that, they're just going to walk away from the UK completely, and then you won't get any tax revenue. And I'm not going to go on to a rant about this useless government. I think everyone knows my opinion, and no one wants to come on here to talk politics. But it's we all play these games, and if they keep on attacking the companies in the UK, they're just going to move away. Everyone will start playing offshore, and you'll be getting better value, because one way or another, if the companies aren't making profit in the UK, they're going to lower the RTPs. I've had to, move away, and people know why, because yes, we're in. Good shout, Carl. Excellent stuff. Right, that seemed to be like it was really teasing a lot there, so that's a good one to get. Thank you for the choice there. Right, let's go on to The Beast That Bellows, an earlier choice from Peter. Yes, PK, a rant. Simon, good evening to you. And yeah, it sounded an interesting project, that Becky was just mentioning that. Yeah, it's definitely a place that's on the agenda. So, are we going to load up The Beast That Bellows? Beast below? Oh, okay, I'll do it, shall I? Manual labour. Right, here we go, the Beast That Bellows. Yeah, that's about right, Neil. And I was speaking to a cohort earlier about these in the pubs. Days gone by, you used to get these Deal or No Deal games. They were great fun, actually. They you never lost too much in them. And but on these Deal or No Deal games, you had a varying number of boxes that ranged from 1p up to £70, and there was, I can't remember the name of this particular Deal or No Deal game, but if you got left with, say, a £70 box, which is obviously the best one you can get, and a £6 box, you press the sort of, press the button to reveal the box. If it revealed the £6 box, Noel Edmonds would let off a massive cheer. They obviously hadn't programmed it correctly, because £6 was one of the better numbers. It was obviously better than 10p or 20p, but it had been programmed in such a way that he let out a huge roar if he picked and revealed the worst box. Now, you're sort of wondering, in this day and age, would that lead to every machine being taken out of the pubs and companies being fined? It was mildly irritating, but is that due course to start fining companies? It's a shame you don't see these fun games in pubs anymore. It's
Welsh is to, various sort of syndicates and, get some good banter chasing these cash pots. Oh, hello. Never mind that. Beast has bellowed. 4 scatters. Excellent choice, Peter. Right, that really came out of the blue there. Okay, let's go on to Dorks of the Deep next. So, Dorks of the Deep. Great choice, that's good to get a 4 scatter job. So, here we go, Dorks of the Deep. Right, let's see how we get on. Just going to get the wine, won't be a moment. Right, and another 4 scatter bonus there. So this is really starting to take off this evening. Excellent choice there. Gracie, that was another good one. That's 2 out of 2 there from... Oh, no, it's not. 1 out of 2. Looking at the wrong grid. Right, let's play Gems Bonanza next then. Right, so here we go, Gems Bonanza.
Craig Connor. Oh, Craig O'Connor, sorry. Yeah, some of these games they only load up in euros rather than pounds, so occasionally the balance will change there. Yeah, John, I was just reading that comment about Edmonds there. I think he's upsetting quite a few people out there, isn't he, with his sort of crude, you know, naming of pubs and, you know, sacking all the staff, allegedly. Yeah, I'll say he definitely did. I don't want him suing me if he's watching, but he might have done. So yeah, I think he's upset a fair few of the natives there in record time. Yeah, Colin Erb there, Ashin definitely. But yeah, Marco Gianni's very underrated. He's often get good value on his rides, and you know, he often come in with a 9 or a 10 to 1 winner. He did well at Epsom the other day, picked up a nice one there, and much obliged for the tip off. Start of a 10. Good evening to you, and Tim Rusty. Good evening to you there as well. No worries regarding the late arrival. Yeah, he didn't set the bar too high on the swap shop there, but yeah, that documentary in New Zealand seemed to be a bit under par. Oh, wild gem. And nuclear. What's that going to do? Oh, not a lot. Right, next game in a moment. Let's get on to... Let's try loading up Eye of Horus Megaways next. So, I have Horus Megaways. Where is it? I'm going to get a tablet with it. Okay, here we go. I have Horus. Bradley Norris, good evening to you. Thank you for the kind comment there. So, let's see what we get on with this. Bit of a nemesis game for me. This one, I have Horus. But for those who entered the existing player prize draw, that will be names will be drawn out of the hat approximately 9.50. The £500 prize draw for new players at a particular casino is ongoing until the end of this month. Not many entries so far either there, so and that again is for new and existing players. So all details are on gentlemangambler.com, and much obliged to those who partake. I think he went downhill for me, Simon, when he sort of started wrestling with that Mr. Blobby sort of character, and that was a bit of his sort of Keith Chegwin moment for me. But Scarpa to shame not to get that. Scarpa to Channel 4 in no time, didn't he? After that. Chance, another one goes a bigging. Yeah, Baz, for me it was the creepy mannerisms. You know, especially when he was on Deal or No Deal. You know, sort of hover around like a ghost. You know, sort of, jump up behind you and say boo, having sort of skulked around, and that was what sort of did it. For me. Okay, Queen's there. Oh, how did that miss? How did that miss? Right. Oh, okay. That's the end of that. Sweet Rush Bonanza next then. And then I'll play Bigger Barnhouse Bonanza after that. Okay, so here we go. Blimey, what's all this about? Yeah, I don't want to get too involved in that. Okay, let's set it off for £1 per crack. Right. Okay, Sweet Rush Bonanza. Yes, a Lord Leapshire character, don't we, really? Right, okay, not much there. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Harry. It may well be correct, that. Yeah, I don't know, Colin, if this... I've not really been in many bookmaker establishments for a while, so... So yeah, whether they're in there, but I think it's with a lot of these games quite high risk in the bookies. You know, you've got to check your RTPs very carefully there, because some are, you know, from what I've heard, they're you know, as low as 74, 76% in some places, which is akin to dropping money down the tube, really. Oh, didn't connect. Thought we had that. Might have been one short. It's not a bad concept if it gets going, isn't it? But it seems like it might be a higher volatility one, this, but it's quite an interesting choice. If I can't bonus this tonight, I'll try and include it in a bonus hunt, or I may actually buy one at the end of the stream to see what it's all about, really. Yeah, getting to the end here now. So let's play. What we're going to do? Bigger Barnhouse Bonanza as the next game. So Bigger Barnhouse Bonanza. Stellenbosch, but probably needed a bit longer. There, really. So. Right, what's going on here? Ah, right. Well, that landed, and I hadn't even seen it, and exited. Right. Okay. Excellent stuff. Okay. Yeah, Simon, absolutely right. At least with Dick Turpin wore a mask. I think you do well to get 70% on some of those. So let's play Fruit Party next. Old favourite, this one. So let's see if it obliges. Yeah, good choice, Simon. Blew the house down so quickly I didn't even see it. But yeah, excellent choice. Thank you for that. What are we on now for bonuses? Oh, that's the wrong screen. 7 now, so that's not too bad at all, really. Yeah, just a reminder, folks, there's various prize draws on gentlemangambler.com for new and existing players. So if that's of interest, yeah, please do have a wander over. Yeah, it's been a strange few weeks, a bit of a up and down sort of spell, really. Can't sort of string 2 or 3 really good videos together in a row, and it's often been the way. Really, you get one decent-sized win, and it quickly takes it back. Is that going to drop in? No, hardly ever drops in. PK, Wild Gang, righto, and Nemo 23. It might be on there, Paul. Wolf Leg End Megaways. I'll certainly have a look for that. Barry White, good evening to you. Ah, thanks, Gracie. Yeah, I think it's a better format doing you know, a couple of longer videos each week. So I just found I was kind of often reverting to the same games maybe too often, and it gives me a bit more time to sort of relax on the videos rather than sort of feeling a bit rushed. And yeah, it's been good to do these longer style videos. And there's, by the way, there's a couple of good ones coming out. Well, of course, the latter part of next week. Obviously, every video is a good video, but yeah, there's some that yielded some interesting bonuses, shall we say. So keep your eyes peeled for those. Vikings Unleashed, SRB 123. And thanks, Tim. Yeah, that's good. There, yeah, PK. I mean, I think when there's a break in the football season, I'm going to change the big one to the big horse double, and I'll pick 2 horses at bigger odds, and I should get a much better run for my money. There. Right, let's play. Let's play Wild Gang then next. So, let's get the Wild Gang in town. If they're going to turn up. Valletta, Carl, thank you for that. Well, SRB, I used to prefer the jumps racing, but last season was so disappointing. Not through bad bets, but it was so disappointing with the lack of decent fields. And I know you always Kings. Oh, I know you're always going to get, you know, decent numbers at your big Saturday meetings, but I often don't have, you know, much spare time at weekends to go to these, so I prefer looking at the sort of midweek smaller meetings. And so many races had 2, 3 or 4 runners last year, and it's desperately sad. It was, you know, growing up it was a rarity to see a 4-runner race. You nearly always get 7, 8 runners over the jumps in each race, and it made it competitive. But last season it was just, to me, it was dull. And I've actually had a really good year on the flat racing this season. I've picked up, it's just annoying, it's the mind games that it plays with the odds. If I did level stakes on every bet, you know, so you say for example you £10 bet on an even money shot and a £10 bet on an 8-to-1 shot, if I did level stakes for my bets, I'd be absolutely miles ahead this season. So I'm going to make a plan, and I'm going to stick to it next season, and I'm going to do a profit and loss account on all of my horse racing bets, and I will stick exactly the same amount on regardless of the odds. And I'll just be interested to see where I am at the end of the season. And yeah, if anyone sees a chap in a bowler hat outside King's Cross Station hoping for handouts, you'll know it hadn't gone too well. Yeah, Tim, that's not a bad shout. There, I'm all for doing the themed games. Halloween one sounds a reasonable shout there. I've got a fair few to choose from there. I'll look at doing one of those and putting it out, well, yeah, prior to the 31st. But yeah, good suggestion, that. Right, guns are a-blazing. Okay, let's have a look next at Wild West Gold, the original. No joy on Wild Gang, but it's actually churned okay. So Wild West Gold, the original. Oh, Wild West Girls, that would be That'd be good. Right, no, it's Wild West Gold anyway. Yeah, SRB, I mean, as a contest, I mean, Cheltenham Festival obviously is absolutely brilliant. You know, and that's probably the, you know, in my view, the meeting of the year. I mean, it beats Royal Ascot hands down for me. But that's all there is on the jumps, and you know, it just needs more. It needs more money put into it by, you know, the horse racing authorities and, you know, the Gaming Commission, who just seem to be on the take. In the UK, there's no real planning going on whatsoever, and I think if more money was put back in jumps racing, you would get more owners investing, you'd get much bigger fields, and the Treasury will get more money out of it. It's just balmy the way this country's run. You know, it seems like they want to tax everyone to the hilt and not put anything down for future. And I think that is what's spoiling jumps racing. The people who, you know, your likes of your Gosdens and your O'Briens on the flat. I mean, they're bankrolled by billionaires, and they're never going to run short of money. And you know, it's. How much people criticise it. I think Aidan O'Brien's been absolutely brilliant for flat racing. You know, he brings so many horses over to you know, to England, Scotland, and that, and you know, makes it really competitive. And there's a lot more. You know, I like the fact that 2-year-old and 3-year-old horses from smaller stables can turn into absolute superstars. And on jumps racing, it just seems like, you know, it's always they're sent to jumps as a last resort, really, at the moment. And obviously, you've got Mullins and Elliott dominating so much in Ireland that it's kind of become uncompetitive. But there we go. It may all change. But it definitely needs an injection of fortune from somewhere. That's for sure. Harry 2, interesting choice there. Simon, no is the answer to that. I've been to Aintree a few times. Often go, or used to go there for the national meeting, but not for the Grand National itself on the Saturday. I often used to go there on the Friday. Maybe should look at that this year. Actually, it was a good meeting, the Friday one, really. And it's very high quality now. I mean, it used to be the Grand National, and the other 2 days were complete naff, but the quality's definitely improved at that meeting, and it's not quite Cheltenham, but it's a blooming good meeting, that's for sure. Well, not getting too far on this one. Right, well, let's play Wish Upon a Jackpot next. Let's try the Megways one, Ben. This was your shout earlier. I don't know which one you wanted there, but I'm going to load up the Megaways one unless I'm advised otherwise in the next 10 seconds. Good evening, Angus and Rob. Hope all is good, and hope all is well for the Eastbourne lads. So far I've got 7 bonuses. 2 of them were before play commenced. So we've had some games that have churned reasonably well, though. Start balance was 1176. So what are we, about 490 in at the moment for 7 bonuses. So not doing too badly, actually. But yeah, I don't know why YouTube didn't notify you. It's strange, it does seem to be a bit hit or miss, although I did only arrange this quite late this week because I wasn't totally sure if I'd be able to make it. Oh, an early tease. Oh, it can be a tough game to bonus this. Yeah, it is Peter Griffin, SRB, absolutely right. Spot on. But yeah, not played this for ages, actually. It's good that these Blueprint games have shown up, really. And yeah, if anyone wants to know where I'm playing at today, just have a look at gentlemangambler.com. All details are on there. No tease there. But yeah, I'll do the prize draw about 9:50, and then I'll play the bonuses out after that. Okay, Karen Hartnell, good evening to you. And yeah, Tim's been pretty good with his selections in maybe not so much in the last few weeks, but before that was excellent. So yeah, any selections will be welcomed, and many thanks for joining in. No sign of Peter Griffin yet whatsoever. Yeah, Thomas, you've hit the nail on the head there. And price of money in Ireland's miles better, and you get much more numbers as a result. I mean, it's not rocket science, is it really? And it's just, you know, I mean, I belong to, you know, a small syndicate of some horses and that, and but when you know, by the time you've paid your sort of stable staff, training fees, transport, Yeah, it's £3,250 for the winner. Well, you're not even going to break even on that. And then, you know, you've got stewards saying to jockeys, well, hold on, you didn't ride that one out properly. It's all, yeah, we're lining it up for a touch next time to reduce its handicap mark so we can actually make some money out of the game. Yeah, it didn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I might actually go to the Punchestown festival next year. That's late April, early May, isn't it? But that's always a good one there for numbers, decent numbers, and get some good priced winners. Really, I mean. Yeah, Baz, just... oh, crikey, next game. Right, I'll come back to that. Okay, let's get on to Wolf Leg End Megaways next then. Yeah, I'm really surprised about that, Baz, and it's disappointing because Leach is a brilliant spinner there. So I don't know why he's been left out there. It's ridiculous. I fully agree. Miles better bowler than Bashir. Yeah, Angus, that's a strange one. That, I mean, my own YouTube notification came along about sort of 8:10 today. Funny enough, I started about 8:10 as well, but that was the. Oh, what's happened there? A bit too quick, that was. So yeah, it's strange that. Yeah, Harry, another sell-off there, wasn't it? It was the tote that Betfred took over, and they've not really promoted it very well since. And you know, a lot of online firms don't let you do tote bets, which I'm astounded about, but. It just seems to be the way of the UK, doesn't it? You know, sell everything off that's actually going to make you money. It's all just short-term thinking there, and yeah, unfortunately, it's not a lot's coming back at the moment. Karen, yes, I've been to Kempton Park. I've been to Sandown just up the road from there more often, but yeah, I've been to Kempton. I prefer it as a jumps track, really. I'm not a massive fan of all weather racing, but the jumps course there is very good. Obviously the King George meeting on Boxing Day is the highlight, and yeah, been to there hung over a fair few times. That's for sure, but it's a nice track there. Yeah, Thomas, and it looks like there's more sort of room to get about there at Punchestown. There's a huge course, and I've not been there before, so I think that's definitely on the agenda next year. SRB 123 Safe Cracker Megaways. Yeah, happy to have a go at that. And Paul CFC Genie Jackpots. I'll get that one added on. And Simon, yeah, I saw that
couple of weeks ago, and basically, if it goes ahead, it's just going to kill off racing. It'll kill off jumps racing completely, and maybe that's what this government wants, because it will just. There's a mass world of difference between, you know, an online company taking horse racing bets and taking fixed odds bets, and if you flatten out the two, you know, those who offer odds on horse racing are just on a hiding to nothing, and it will kill off the industry. So let's hope it doesn't go ahead, but nothing surprises me with Labour, and I'm not going to have a rant about a political rant, but I never voted for them, so I can hold my head up high. And Simon, what will happen is your RTPs will just drop through the floor. I mean, you'd probably be looking at 75-80% RTPs if that goes ahead. Not been to Bangor on the
Baz? Might have to one day.
No, okay, so no Giant Wolf Legend. Let's go on to Vikings Unleashed then.
Not played this one for an eternity.
Yeah, Paul, what I might do is I might mix it up a bit, maybe when I know some of the bigger horse racing meetings are coming along, you know, on a weekend. I might, instead of doing the big one, I might do you know, a horse racing double at you know, 14 to 1, 16 to 1 odds, and see if I have any more joy doing that, really, because the I just don't seem to be getting anywhere near in terms of the correct scores on football. It shows how difficult it is, really.
Well, Baz, I mean, where I sort of grew up, they always put an absolutely naff candidate forward for Labour. I mean, you know,
secret sales brought up in sort of conservative heartland, where they, you know, they could put a sort of put a donkey up as candidate and he'd still get elected. So as a result of that, Labour always put up a, you know, naff candidate
who'd never even visited the area, so they didn't really make any effort there, and as a result, sort of
favoured the Blues there, but they've made a hash of things lately as well. So it almost seems like everyone's as bad as each other. There, I'll set up my own party. Bring back jumps racing party. Bring back high quality jumps racing in the UK party and see if we can get elected. Yeah, PK, I think the yeah, betting wise, I think there's more value to be had in horse racing than football, especially, you know, sort of Betfair odds. I mean, you know, you play on some of these big handicaps on horse racing, you know, you go to a bookie, you're getting 12 to 1 odds, and if you go on the Betfair, you're getting double that, so it's very good value, that in my view. Okay, PK, that's me done for the day. Well, funny enough, Thomas, I was chatting with with a horse racing owner in the Athenaeum last week, and he's actually considering moving. He owns half a dozen horses. I won't give his name out, but he owns half a dozen horses that he runs in the UK, and he was actually strongly considering moving them all over to France to be trained out there, and primarily it was because of the prize money, and that was on flat racing. They're not jumps. I know they have jumps in France, but to me it all looks a bit sort of Mickey Mouse. They're sort of jumps racing there. I mean, half the jockeys do well to stay in the saddle. It looks like half of them can't ride. So yeah, it would be on the flat, but you know, on the handicaps in France, it's much like Ireland, I suppose. You're getting at least double, if not treble, the amounts in prize money for even these sort of NAF races that they hold in midweek. So, and yeah, Neil, it's getting away a bit, this, but at least the games have churned well. We've had some good churn tonight out of these. So although the bonus has been dry, I think 690 there. Although the bonus has been dry, there's not been really that many games that have completely rinsed the balance. Oh good, we're out again. Right, next game, let's play Valletta Megaways. And then I will play Le Viking after that. So, Valletta Megaways, earlier choice from Carl. And another one that I've not played for ages, really. Oh, 94%. Ah, here we go. Looks, oh cool, we're not quite there. Right, we are now. Okay, here we go then. But yeah, if anyone's interested in the casino side of things and wants to know where I'm playing, full details are on gentlemangambler.com, and there's various offers on that site as well. Oh, back's going a bit. I might have to invest in one of these racing chairs, you know. Or at least get a good reclining one. This one, I'm afraid, looks like it's been hauled out of the Victorian era, really. It's not too good for my back. You can probably hear it creaking a bit there, so maybe that's what I should get as a Christmas present, is a proper racing style chair, but I want it custom built with a sherry holder, because it'll be winter time, a whiskey holder and a wine holder, and if I can do that, then it'll be all systems go. Shame, no drop opportunity, not on this game. Simon, and the sort of banter that you used to get there, and the fact that the it seemed a much more level playing field, whereas now it's big clubs just seem to get richer and richer. So I think you're right, they probably do need to divide the money up a bit better, and by doing that, divide it and actually give it to the clubs rather than just taking more off the top teams, really. I think Sheffield Wednesday are a team that seem to have fallen upon hard times. It'd be a great shame if they folded, and an old club like that. But this is the trouble when you get a duff owner. The money can be sort of drained out the club, and if you're not doing particularly well, you're not getting any money back, really. So it's this big divide. Thomas, I've never been to Roscommon, and I've not watched many races from there, but that sounds fantastic. Have a weekend away there. Thank you, PK. Much obliged. If you do enjoy the content, please do give a thumbs up, or as PK has said there, why not subscribe as well? I didn't get too involved in the football betting today. I just did a small bet on Arsenal to be drawing at half-time and winning at full-time. I haven't got a clue what the current score is, so Gizzard Drop, good evening to you. Neil, but was that goal after half time? If it was 0-0 at half time, then I'm in business. Coventry 4 up, good grief. 12 minutes in, for goodness sake. No, that's a shame. I thought it would be a tight game, that one, but I didn't do the half-time, full-time. I only did draw half-time. Okay, no worries. I see a bet to tear up there. They were short odds. I just thought it might be one of these ones where Olympiacos might hold out till half-time. Use a job. We've been dreadful at home lately. I can't be confident, but I'm not going to do a tip. I'm not going to tip the Blues to lose. Maybe, our defence is hopeless. Maybe 3-2. Chelsea might be the one. I might add that onto the big one. Okay, let's play Genie Jackpot's Big Spin Frenzy next. Lost in Space, good evening to you. I shall add the bananas in. Well, I don't know if our useless, which useless goalie's going to be playing for us, Neil, but I now see why Sanchez is first choice, because the bloke who's come in couldn't catch a cold. He's absolutely hopeless. So we're guaranteed to let in goals if he's playing. Actually, I can quickly check if he is. Hold on. Let's just have a gander. Check my settings. No, I'm not checking my settings. Right, here we go. Genie Jackpot's Big
Big spin frenzy, not big fin spenzy. Right, whatever that is. Right. Thank you, Lost in Space. Let's say I'll be playing for about another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll do the prize draws, and obviously play the bonuses out after that. Yeah, I can't remember if Sanchez goodness me, to believe you put a man on the moon 40 or 60 years ago, and there we go. Right, we'll find out now. Oh no, Sanchez is back. Yeah, the guy who's useless is Jorgensen. I mean, crikey, he's got to be the worst goalie. I mean, he makes Jim Leighton look good. Yeah, gives a job. Amarin has got to be... Oh, here we go. Let's just watch this. He's got to be close to being booted out, hasn't he, really? Oh, the spin went on forever on the final one there. That's a bit unlucky, that. But Sunderland are doing quite well. They've been the surprise team of the season so far. Okay, next up will be Le Viking. I meant to play that earlier, but completely forgot. Okay, another game that's churning okay. £10 there. Massimo Taibi. I think he was on our books, Neil, before he went to United. That name rings a bell. Yeah, I'm quite leaning to the idea of paying a visit to Roscommon. Thomas? That sounds like a nice track. One of my favourite tracks in the UK is Plumpton, which is absolutely in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's one of these villages where, you know, old ladies still cycle round on bicycles and hand out eggs to people. It's that sort of place, but it's a really civilised crowd you get in there, and yeah, it's a great venue, and you can see the entire track without needing the binoculars. So yeah, it's a good jumps test. There's a couple of tough jumps on the way round, but it's a lovely tranquil place and quite easy to get to. Really, the course is literally a stone's throw away from the train station there, and yeah, very, very good place. Yeah, sometimes, Neil. I mean, oh, I had that miss. I mean, last season I was unlucky because, you know, there was 7 races, and they were all 4-runner races, and it was disappointing. You know, that is, you're absolutely right, but you can't really sort of plan these things too far in advance. No joy there. Going to move on to Le Viking. Do you feel lucky? Well, not on that game. Oh, PK, don't get me started on that. The only thing I would say about that is if Armstrong wore the suit that he did, like an advanced shell suit for the time, it would have dissolved instantly the moment he made his giant step. But I'm saying nothing more than that on the subject. It must have been a really good quality shell suit. Oh, straight. Oh, couldn't get it. Couldn't get it. Gives a job. I wouldn't know what Snapchat is, I'm afraid. That's the truth. I mean, my phone has got a pretty antiquated camera on it, I've got to say. And if EE start charging me extra for taking photos, well, I'll go back to it and just get a brick Nokia, I think. Right, I'm going to play one more game here. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, let's play. Actually, I'll play two more games, and that pretty much completes the list. I'm going to play Cloud Princess, and I will play the Bananas game. So Cloud Princess and the Bananas, and then I'll get on with the prize draws and the playing of the bonuses after that. And yeah, many thanks to everyone who's tuned in tonight. Yeah, it's a shame not to have landed a few more bonuses. Oh, and again, had quite a few teasers on this, but no joy. So, not looking likely this one's going to land, Karen, I'm afraid. Let's see if Tim can do any better on Cloud Princess. Had enough teasers on that. A bit unlucky not to get that one landing, really. Oh, thanks, Neil. I didn't even realise the 2 and 3 Gs have been switched off. And Grazy, that sounds about right. Yeah, they're Nokias and are they a Motorola? Are they a Motorola? Are they still around? I think that was my first ever phone. Was a brick Motorola. The state-of-the-art ones that everyone had were Ericsson phones, and I even said to people at the time, you know, they're boasting, oh, it's got a digital screen. It's like, well, so is my Casio watch, but I don't go, you know, boasting about that. And even at the time, I thought, this is absolute rubbish. It's so, you might have a mobile phone, but it's absolute rubbish. And I was proven right. If anyone carries around an Ericsson with them now, if they're stupid, you know, finger-size opening and closing contraption on it that was supposedly state of the art, well, it wasn't. It was
was just a very basic model that they got onto the market. But yeah, my Motorola was far superior. I get one of those Dom Jolly ones. There, hello! I'm at the library. That was brilliant, that series. And that was around the sort of era of the giant mobile phones as well. That was one of my favourite programmes, that Trigger Happy TV. Absolutely brilliant. Well, Lost in Space, I am due a max win at some point, so no worries, Karen. It's sometimes it goes like that. Not getting many chances on this one either. Yeah, the old Filofax PK. Couldn't be without one of those. BT Cellnet, yeah, that's definitely. Oh, PK, when is that taking place? I'll have to watch that. Coming soon at a library near you. Well, it was living the high life in those days, SRB. Goodness me, it seems to have gone backwards in the last 20 years or so. But yeah, they were good times. Well, no joy on this one either. Well, let's end it with FRKN Bananas. Then, blimey, it's Hacksaw one's not firing tonight, so let's play the bananas and then I'll get the prize draws done, or prize draw. There's only one this month, and I'll have to find a bit of pen and paper beforehand. It's high-tech stuff here, you know. So, here we go. Final one of the evening. Oh, what have we got? We've been stuck on 7 bonuses for quite some time. Oh, but not anymore. So, we're up on to 8 bonuses. Right, let's get the bonuses played out then. That was a good choice there, Lost in Space. Right, on to the prize draws then. Oh, prize draw. Okay, so we've got 9 entries here. And obviously this is open to anyone who signed up at one of my links previously and has returned to... and deposited more than £30. If that's you, then you can get your name in the hat for this prize draw. So the first 2 prizes will be for £50. And first out of the hat here, number 1, David Blackburn. Well done to you. One more prize of £50. And number 3, Smiley Face. So now we've got 4 prizes of £25. And number 9, PK Nuts. Number 4, Ricky 0139. I've had number 1 and number 9. Number 3 we've had as well. Number 8, yeah, Ricky 0139 again. And one more number to draw out here. I've had number 1. Number 6, Addy 1, 2, 3, 4. So that completes the prize draw there. Many thanks to everyone who entered. And yeah, as I say, it's for obviously existing players who've signed up previously to one of my sites, and you know, just deposit £30 and you can enter this prize draw. And many thanks to everyone who did so. So let's get on there and play these bonuses then in the order that they landed. So Diamond Mine Megaways. This was the Butler's choice before play commenced this evening. So here we go. Let's see how this goes. An old favourite. Good to see Captain Birdseye in the house. Cheers, PK. Right, 17 free spins. Here we go. Let's see what Captain Birdseye, if he's got any trick in doing it. Right, we're off and running. Yeah. Ways would miss. Keeps duffing me on some of the ways there. Right, got aces, so this starts moving up. Oh dear. Oh no, kings, yeah, I can see those. Motion suspense here. Yeah, Peter, Sky Blue's flying at the moment, absolutely flying along. There are some mystery symbols on this. Often chucks in mysteries there. If you get a decent set of mysteries to the end, this could soon turn around. Oh yeah, the gardening equipment, excellent. Okay, not a bad round that one. Seems to get the multiplier up anyway. Oh, that's not going to explode. Oh, come on, where's the mystery symbols? Oh, yeah, just got over the line with the 9s, blimey. Oh dear, this is a colossal disappointment. 17 spins is really difficult to get on this game. 2 more golds up top, maybe? Go! No way! Not a single mystery symbol. That was terrible. Oh dear, oh dear. 1820 from 17 spins. Right, hundreds and thousands. Then is the next one. New game. This hundreds and thousands. Okay, jolly looking chap. Let's see him at Roscommon Racecourse. Right, this could take a while, folks. 25 spins. If people have seen this, it's basically bars or bust. The X's aren't worth very much. Oh, that'll be okay. Oh, no way. Why didn't that count? Well, that does with a weird line of... Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to wait until it adds it up. No, that doesn't count. Four-liner not count. Well, this is rubbish. 25 spins. This just makes it up as it goes along. Right, £2. This game should be renamed You Won't Be Winning Hundreds and Thousands. What's that line? Well, it's £2 to the kidsy. Well, I still don't know why my bars didn't count earlier. Oh, that's absolutely terrible. That is terrible. God, Bennett, that's going to get banned before too long, that game. I can sense. Right, next game here. Bullets and Bounty. SRB, yeah, absolutely. I hadn't even read your comment there. This that has to be close to being banned. A, it's boring, and B, it doesn't sort of pay out. So it's a mixture for a disaster, isn't it? Really. So here we go. Bullets and Bounty time. Yes, that's why I reloaded it. A few games tonight landed 4 scatters, didn't they? This wasn't one of them, but there was a few goodies. Yeah, Ben, a few people have said banned list. I agree. Oh, is this one worth the gamble? It's probably not. Boom, 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 boom. And it doesn't often pay that well. Yeah, let's gamble it. Come on, let's gamble it. Yeah, got it. Excellent. Right, that's what I was hoping for. Obviously a 1 in 3 chance of getting that, so... Okay, we're going to get a double hit there. No, just the one. Yep, wagon wheels. Oh, it's a shame it didn't land at 10 there. That might have been a reasonable win. Yeah, it would have been, wouldn't it? Multiply that by 5. Oh, come on. I've done the hard part, getting the upgrade here. That's going to count. Okay, 1 to the meter. That will count on the hearts, won't it? And the W. Ah, how many defeats has this chap had? Right, try winning a round.
Oh no! This is harsh. Oh, 18 for the sheriff badge. No wonder he lost. Right, 2 to go. Still need 1 victory to get to the next stage. Yes, we're there, we're there. Right. Good. Felt a bit hard done, but that's not bad. 1750 for the overhead guns. Jewelers ahoy! Are they even going to count? Yeah, one line of spades. Another defeat. Not exactly Clint Eastwood. Anyway, it's all adding up to a reasonable bonus, actually. This, all my mocking of the chap losing every single time. Right, come on, win 4 in a row. That's 1. Oh, okay. 3 in a row? No. But get 1 more on the final round and we're in. Oh, we might have a chance. Oh, you clown! Oh, that could have made all the difference. That 79.10. Anyway, reasonable bonus there, but that would have been good to get the final one lit up, but not to be. What have we got next? So there's 2 people chose that, Carl and Paul Heslop. Thank you for the choices there. Beast Bellow next, 4 scatter job this. Right, this one's features what's it, Pep Guardiola in an oxygen tank, isn't it, on this game? So you need the oxygen man to turn up like that. Right, can't recall if he moves to the left or the right. Hopefully not the left. Yeah, no, yeah, we're in. We need another Guardiola though. Oh, he's making it up as he goes along. Yeah, you've got to get 2 combining, haven't you, really, to make it pay. Oh, 10x as well. Oh, he's back. Alright, 3 strikes. Come on then. Oh, 8x. The sharks? Get the sharks. Yeah, you got to get 2 though, haven't you, really? Oh, no. £12. Oh, that's not bad. That's not a bad one. 36. 36. Oh, down to 2. Last spin as well. I need about half a dozen Guardiolas. We get 1. Oh, you don't even get the extra go. Right, well, £80 and 50 pence. Again, not a bad bonus, but probably under par what you would pay for that normally if you purchased the equivalent. So, good choice, though, nonetheless, Peter. Dorks off the Deep next. Yeah, we had a bit of a drought of games in the latter part of the evening tonight, so most of these were early doors ones, really.
So, here we go. Another one that landed 4 scatters. Right, that's good. Does that hang around? No, you need the hearts on them, don't you? That might be okay. That might be okay. Come on, good multipliers. Oh, that's going to be reasonable. On the, yeah, 54 for the Father Christmas character. That's good. So, good choice here, Gracie.
So far.
You ever get re-triggers on these games? Come on, a few more characters needed. Stay. Oh no, didn't even connect. Ah, right, 3 hearts. That's better. Oh yes, now we're in. Now we're in. Oh, no hearts though. Oh, that's as bad as it could have been. Okay, back in, multipliers. Yes, 10. That's going to be good. 68. Oh, yes, 204. Brilliant. Right, that's much better. So, this is a fine choice, Gracie. What a round that was. 302. Good to see the mermaid there. Oh, they're not going to expand there, the wilds, but cracking bonus. That one. That's much more like it. Right. What did that all pay? 429.50. Fantastic stuff. Right. That's marvellous. Yeah, very nice indeed. So, cheers for that, Gracie. Marvellous choice. Right. 2 to go. Big Barnhouse Bonanza then next. Yeah, that definitely was starting to look at a bit of a dent for the evening. I start balance 1176. Now on 866. So one more good bonus out the last 2, and it could well be redeemed. Yeah, Convertus is the last one. Carl, that was the last one on the list. Oh, no, it isn't actually, is it? Because we've landed the Bananas game. So we've landed the Bananas game as well. So, right, I'm watching that. One extra spin. Oh, I need eggs, really. I played this the other day and I had a red egg. And it didn't really give me much. I'm not sure that's going to be a world beater, is it? Yeah, bigger amounts there, but not the greatest, that one. It strikes me as quite low volatility game. Right, we've got 2 to go. Then, not much joy on that one, Simon, unfortunately. Convertus Aram, starring Kenneth Branagh. Okay, here we go then, with Sir Kenneth. teased quite a few times before actually landing, so did feel like it was in the mood, this one. Yeah, PK, you'll get into the American Ryder Cup crowd with comments like that. Right, there's Sir Kenneth. Yeah, he's done well there. Right, what was that £30, yeah, not bad. Right, our man is back. Same symbol. Oh wow, that's going to be even better. That's going to be even better. Yeah, 48 for that. Wow. So good choice this one, Carl. And Sir Kenneth is in town. Yep. I'm not sure that'll beat the 48. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Oh yeah, it did. That was about 70 odd there. Oh, come on, we need Sir Kenneth, not the kettle. Right, anyway, this is a fine bonus. Oh, missed by a whisker on the fourth, but great choice there, Carl. That was an excellent bonus, that one. So a couple of really good ones tonight. Actually, I was expecting this to be a losing bonus hunt. Well, it probably is going to be, but it's not going to be an absolutely horrific one. We got the bananas. The American Ryder Cup crowd bananas. Next, yes, it wasn't it just PK. I was reading actually a statement that Samuel Ryder made when he created the Ryder Cup. I think it was in about 1932 or something like that, and it was to promote the etiquette and sportsmanship of the USA and the UK in terms of their transatlantic relations. And yeah, they didn't do much for the transatlantic relations when Rory stepped on tee. Right, here we go with the bananas. Yeah, USA. I don't think there'd be much essay writing going on. Three there, they're not combining. Oh, that's harsh. That's harsh. They might, but not. Okay, down the bottom, I suppose. 4 X's down the bottom. So not a bad round. Right, that's it. Didn't get much on the end there. So, closing balance tonight, 1,058. So, it's 118 down overall there. So, that could have been an awful lot worse. So, many thanks to everyone who tuned in tonight. That was good fun. There's a good bit of banter along the way, folks. And I will be back for another one next week. There'll be a bonus hunt coming out on Friday this week, so please do tune in for that. And if you've enjoyed the content, please do subscribe and consider having a look at gentlemangambler.com. I've got various offers on there. Thanks for watching, folks. Good night.